Swine flu can be thought of as a hybrid between bird and human influenza. These two viruses were contracted and able to mix in the plentiful fat cells of pigs. While the story of a mild virus going out and mutating, only to return to its original host as a lethal infection, may sound like a thrilling story written by Mary Shelley that has manifested into reality. Alternatively, another psychological thriller would be the story of a savior who is able to bring back peace and security, and, unknowingly, also brings an invisible killer. Tuberculosis may infect several animal species, mainly deer, dogs, and elephants. In the United States, 13%, not including private owners, have contracted the human strain of tuberculosis. In a recent study in southern India involving 387 captive elephants in 4 states, 59 of the elephants had TB. The largest percent of affected elephants were in temples, where 16 of 63 animals were found infected. Of 160 private-owned elephants, 24 were infected. Of the 164 owned by forest departments of various state governments, 19 had been tested positive. Though an attempt to treat such animals was under study, experts warned that in view the fact the disease is zoonotic in nature, transmitting from man to animal and vice versa, such treatment, replacing the traditional prescribed culling of the infected animals, deserved cautious consideration. Habitat encroachment and poaching are threats to wildlife survival, particularly in the developing world. Mountain gorillas face an additional threat from infectious disease. Second only to trauma, infectious disease, primarily respiratory, account for 20% of sudden deaths. The close genetic relation of mountain gorillas and humans has led to concern about the potential of interspecies transmission of infectious agents. Although most surveillance efforts focus on risk of humans, mountain gorillas are immunologically naive and susceptible to infection with human pathogens, such as HMPV. Discovered in 2001, HMPV can cause upper and lower respiratory disease in people of all ages, and in postmortems carried out by park caretakers, this infection in the giant gorillas is increasing despite tourists being made to wear face masks. Seabirds, including penguins, brown skuas, southern giant petras, and kelp gulls, were found to have picked up bacteria such as Campylobacter and Salmonella. A team took samples of feces from more than 600 adult seabirds in 4 locations between 2008 and 2011, with their findings suggesting reverse zoonosis. Samples showed Campylobacter jejuni, a common cause of food poisoning in the United States and Europe, including genotypes that have never been found in wild birds before. Others contained Campylobacter lauri, common in skuas and gulls. However, the team found that these strains were resistant to commonly used human veterinary antibiotics, which suggests contamination from humans or domestic animals. Researchers also found a strain of Salmonella, usually detected in scavenging birds that live in urban areas. As laboratories perform various tests on chimpanzees in order to find a drug to fight the recent epidemic, a thought might be worth not only to the origins of this and many other diseases that have plagued humanity over the years, but of the diseases that other species have had to endure due to human interaction. Thank you for listening. Feel free to leave a comment or a question down below. Remember to click the subscribe button and to press the appropriate thumb.